Hello, my sexy Scorpios. How are you? I hope you're doing really well. Um, we are going to do your reading for July 2019. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising. You can have your planets in Scorpio. You know, certain planets that maybe you track, like Jupiter. Um, whatever it is. Some of you, I know you're intuitively guided and you followed your intuition. Thank you and welcome. So, we are going to just go ahead and get right into your reading, okay? I do have my window open. We're right by the window. I can see outside, which I love when I'm doing a reading because, I see birds and I kind of can see, like, okay, well, that's not normal. And, so my attention's directed to them. So, I do feel like, it's just our loved ones joining, sending little messages. So, you want to go ahead and clear your mind. Don't let the background noise disturb you. Instead, kind of just meld in with it. And put yourself in the noise that you hear. Which is nice, like if you're sitting at work. Just, I would get outside. Just close your eyes and put yourself there. Okay, one more shuffle. So we're going to use the Good Tarot. And we'll add another deck in with it, okay? Okay, let's take a couple deep breaths. I always invite my loved ones in. Your loved ones in. So we just want to let go of the outcome and just go with the flow. Remember, everything is potential. We truly get out of life what we put into it. Alright. What's going on, Scorpio? July 2019. My daughter, many of you know from her channel, Jenny Love Tarot. She is under the weather today. She's a Scorpio. I haven't used these cards in a little while, and I wasn't going to use them, but I do like to give them all a shuffle, just in case I decide to pull them into the reading. And so I did that, and I had 6 cards come out, and it was, it was for me, and it was 100% for me, and it was undeniable that it was for me. And both lines and added up to 11. So I had 11, 11. I was thinking 11, 22, 44, 88. Then when you get to 88, as far as you can go, really, right? Anyway, so they won a spot in your reading today. They won the main spot. Okay. Scorpio, July 2019. What can we know? There we go. You just need to loosen up. Alright, so we open up with the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords. possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, it would definitely be a female in a personal reading. In a general reading like this, I hate to say general reading because it just goes deeper than that, but for so many, let's put it that way. It can also represent a male, and I feel like if it does represent male, then you know, it would be the type of male who is more in tune with masculine and feminine, that kind of thing. You know, and you would agree with that. Okay. She's got a beautiful, I want to call it a snow owl on her shoulder, on her right shoulder. See if you can see it. It's quite beautiful. What does the owl stand for? I would assume wisdom, knowledge. Definitely being able to see the big picture. You know, I'm thinking about how they can turn their head all the way around. So, I can see everything from all angles. Maybe I'm the only one around me who can. I have to say, I kind of feel like, I'm feeling like this owl is like an angel. And maybe you symbolize with an owl in some way, or someone you did. My mother loved owls. Owl. Why do I always have a hard time saying that? She loved them, and, you know, that was just brought to my mind. So, symbolizing. On your right, so something's coming in, right? She's talking about something that's coming in towards you. Something's coming in towards you. She's a Queen of Swords, representing what's either the vessel that's bringing it in, Queen of Swords, someone you can trust with the truth, that's for sure. Someone you can tell something to and know that it will then be communicated in the right manner. Like, I trust your delivery of it. Maybe this is exactly why I come to you. Let's see what else we got. We have the Hermit, card of Virgo. You know, this is definitely hearing something on a, hearing something at a deep level. I definitely feel like you're receiving something. As I quiet my mind, I see these 3 keys here. And I'm wondering what these keys go to. All of a sudden, here's more keys. 3 became 5. Yet there's a tiny little key down here, which I feel is the key that unlocks the knowledge, what I'm seeking within the energy of the Hermit, even if it's a Virgo, even if it's not a Virgo. It's, you know, it's the energy of this Hermit. And, you know, I may be seeking something externally. Yes, I'm seeking something externally. I'm looking for something that, you know, if I'm seeking an answer, I'm looking for something that, like, I want it to be big, you know, I want it to be in front of my face, but it can't be, because part of what's going on here, which I'm really curious to find out what, is you have to seek this, okay? It has to come from you. definitely feel, again, the owl sitting on the right shoulder, you know. Want you to be aware of something, right? I see all perspectives. And again, coming on the Queen of Swords, which is really the Queen of Truth and Communication. This is what the key is given. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Look at that. I have the Wheel of Fortune. What's it called here? Fortune's Wheel. Fortune's Wheel. So this key unlocks the wheel. I'm just looking. Look how he's looking through the wheel. It's like someone's just peeking, getting a peek at what's through this wheel, right? Feels like a wheel you need to climb through. Interesting. Number 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. So for me to reach the wheel, right? This is like my steps up at the 9. This is internal answers. Internal answers, however, you know, you're hearing them. You're being inspired by someone. For many of you, it's a mother figure or this aisle. Well, can I say that? I don't know. Carries the energy of immense love and healing. So it's like she's saying, you know, here's where the key is. You know, you may have a necklace of this person's. Her necklace is really being highlighted all of a sudden. You may wear it, you may not. For some of you, you know, she may have like, there can be like, New Mexico, almost I feel like I'm on an Indian reservation. So for some, perhaps an Indian reservation means something, because I feel like I'm on there. And this could be a past life coming up all of a sudden. But I feel like I'm there, and I am what do they call? I mean, they call it a guru. On a reservation, I don't know. The medicine woman, maybe. So, you know, someone out there, you were probably a medicine woman on a reservation, and I'm feeling like New Mexico, because I'm feeling like turquoise, and the jewelry that we create. Well, Mexico also creates beautiful jewelry. Anyway, it may ring a bell for someone. Okay, let's get the rest of our cards. You know, I'm just noticing these white flowers everywhere. Queen of Swords is covered in them. The owl is, his feathers are white. We have the Five of Pentacles coming under this Queen of Swords. You know, just the energy I'm feeling here. You know, if I lost someone, and it's almost like missing someone, right? Not being able to move forward because, you know, Five of Pentacles is about feeling injured, right? Well, you are injured, you know, whether it be your heart, whatever it is, feeling injured, but still needing to move forward, right? Needing to move forward. And I almost feel like this owl is here to help you move forward, you know. And that's exactly what happens in the Five of Pentacles. I move forward through my spirituality, realizing my own strength, but I have a helping hand there. And many times I feel like it is a loved one, you know, it is someone who's crossed over that is, you know, carrying you to the next step. Wow. Okay. So, you know, being told where the key's at so that you can reach this wheel. And key to me is a symbol of different things. We have the Eight of Cups. So here we got movement, okay? More movement. Eight of Cups is about moving towards our desires, right? Moving out of a heavier energy, usually an emotional energy, and not really understanding why, why. You know, it's kind of like the woe is me type of energy, especially with the Five of Pentacles right next to it. Because the Five of Pentacles asked you to remember who you are, right? Even, especially in the darkest and hardest times. This is when you pull on your warrior within, your spirit warrior. You know, and here I am talking about an Indian reservation. And they just feel really tied right now. You know, and I think back then, you didn't have a lot of time to be woe is me, right? Because you had to always be on guard. You know, you had wild animals, you had all kinds of things that could just change your life in a second back in those days, right? It's, you know, I guess it's no different than living in the inner city now, so that really hasn't changed. You know, will I make it through today? So sometimes we got to think of that when, you know, because what are you going to do? You have to react, right? You react or you die. So you're going to react. And that is when you start to realize, whoa, you know, I'm a lot stronger than I gave myself credit for. Right? And that may be the key that you need to know, that you need to find. So everything else opens up for you. You know, she's looking right at her ship. Her ship symbolizes, you know, abundance coming in. We're in water, right? We're in cups. So this is of an emotional nature. Something is coming in, you know, but it has the promise of self-fulfillment because it's moving towards the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. That is a loving, that's a great energy to be moving into. Wheel of Fortune opening up, bringing in the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a beautiful balance of give and take. Probably more important, it's the ability to open up our own hearts to receive. You know, sometimes we can give. We don't have a problem giving, right? But we have a problem receiving. And then we can't figure out, why doesn't anybody return what I give? Maybe if I give with expectation, you know, it's not really giving, because within the Six of Pentacles, I'm not giving with expectations. You know, it's a card of charity. What I give, I know I'm not getting anything back, right? I'm giving to those less fortunate. So, of course, I don't expect back. And it's the balance of that. Even the balance of just being okay with that. Anyway, you're moving into that energy. And it's showing me after a period of time. And I do feel like, again, someone helping you. Whether you can really hear them, whether you have a vivid dream of them, or you have this nudge, right? You keep getting this nudge. Listen to that nudge, okay? And it may just come in pieces, but listen to each piece. Like, be open to it. Be the Six of Pentacles. I'm open. I'm an open vessel. And look at that. the Ace of Pentacles. Well, I like that, because this is what's through the wheel. And I want to say through, like, this is not climbing over the wheel. This is, I need to go through it. Almost like I need to go through this tunnel. Well, the Hermit, right? I need to go into this dark tunnel. But I can do it, and maybe now I can do it because I can see. I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost like I'm getting a peek. This person, this energy, this beautiful, loving energy that, again, is on your shoulder, right beside you, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not, Eight of Cups, your back is kind of to that energy, but that doesn't make it not exist. It's still there. Right? You're just not open to it. Six of Pentacles. Again, I'm open. I'm open to all. I'm just open. There's stars all around this wheel. Dreams coming true. Dreams coming true. Carries the energy of that. And then we have the Ace. Wow, it got dark in here. The table got kind of dark. That doesn't do anything. Sorry about that, guys, if it's too dark. I can't control the light. Okay, abundance. Alright, let's bring out the clarifiers so we can just start digging. Let's dig in. We have the Moon on the bottom of the deck, card of Pisces. Can also be Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the Moon. You could have a Cancer Moon and a Virgo Sun. Cancer Moon, air, of course. Okay. Try to think which ones have the most saturation so you can see them. Let's do the crystal vision. Don't think I'm going to be able to keep my desk here. Even though I love sitting by the window, I can tell that I'm just not getting the right type of light here. And I hate like artificial light, like banging down here, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright. Let's start at the Queen of Swords. Let's find out what's going on here. What advice is coming in? Where's the key? Really, that's the question. Where's the key? Can we know where the key is at? Can something be illuminated? This key feels like it's just the ticket. It's what I need. I don't feel it's a physical key, but it may be a physical key. It may open up a chest, right? Because, when the wheel opens, when the portal opens, when you go into that tunnel, and maybe the wheel is actually coming out the other end of the tunnel. Like he's getting ready to come out the other end. And it definitely took movement on your part, right? You had to walk away from holding on to some emotion. Listen, we all know, right? The heartbreak and everything. But if it's over someone you lost, and I know this too, just remember, sitting still doing nothing is not what they want for you, okay? You get there and live. So they're giving you something to help you with that. And it's showing me that you do it. You do it. Alright, let's figure this out. You know, that's the Six of Pentacles going into the Ace of Pentacles. So even though I said earlier, you know, in the Six of Pentacles energy, what I give, I don't expect anything back. I'm not giving to receive. However, with the Six of Pentacles here, it's like, but as I allow myself to live in that type of energy, abundance will naturally just flow. It just naturally will flow my way. Right? It's almost like the drain. You know, if I'm non-resistance, right, and I'm just going with the flow, everything just goes nice and smooth, right? But when I add the resistance, I add the waves and the splashing and all that, it doesn't need to be there. As I open up myself, abundance naturally flows to me. And it feels very, very natural. So, you know, I'm definitely going to think about that even more for myself, because I feel like that's good information. Okay, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. Tell me more. Okay, excuse me, cards went flying. Whoever it is, they want me to work for it. Alright, I have the Knight of Pentacles, and I have the Seven of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles tells me that, you know, it looks like you've been somewhat like in a headspace of, I don't know, are you trying to defend someone's name? Like, am I trying to defend my mother's name, my father's name, my husband, my wife? By defending someone's name can be Virgo. And have I been in this type of energy for too long? Like, okay, so for, you know, this is probably not for everyone, but for someone, I feel like I am kind of in that where I lost someone, and it feels like family members, right, talking bad about this person, like, you know, putting their name in the mud, that type of shit, and this person, you know, it's you, it kind of breaks your heart, right, because for whatever reason, they didn't have the same type of relationship. And I feel like, you know, 7, we can look at that as a victory, you know. We can look at that as, you know, you have the final blow, or whatever we want to call it. You know, you're protected, you're sitting on a dragon, so it's hard to reach your level, or make it hard to reach your level. You know, what does that mean? Well, we go back into the Six of Pentacles again. You know, it's hard to touch a pure heart. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like this person's asking you to let it go now. Like, let it go. Even if they asked you to take this on, I want you to remember, it's coming from the human mind. It was coming from the ego mind of, you know, which is understandable, right? Ego's not always bad, but, you know. So, I feel like they would take that back. I've had that message before, by the way. So you may be hearing the message again, and if you are, know that you're meant to hear it again, you know, again. They want you to set it down. Okay? Truly, had they known, they would not have asked. And the reason why is they're coming from an unconditional love, right? But this is unconditional love for all. Of course, for you. If this is their children or their brothers and sisters, you know, they're not in a state of, you know, regret, anger, any of that. No. No. And they want you to understand that, so that you can just set down that burden, okay? Shouldn't have gave it to you in the first place, and they understand that. Knight of Pentacles is the energy of a guardian angel. They have the Empress. Okay, well, I have mother energy here, so someone, your mother is a guardian angel. I mean, you know, they got me just to say guardian angel and then the Empress. Hello. And, you know, you're trying to defend her honor in some way. And again, this isn't all of you, but, you know, put it in a book. Do something creative with her memory versus feeling like you need to honor in that way. Okay. Anything else want to come on that? So, definitely some beautiful mothers here. 5 of Cups, yeah. So someone that you're missing. Someone that you're missing. However, if I'm only living in that energy, I am missing something that wants to come in. Another opportunity. Something emotional. 2 cups. 2 cups are behind me. I have to turn around. I have to see them. Right? It's almost like the mother, the owl, whoever it represents for you, like dangling those cups like, oh, come on, turn around. Turn around. That may be the key. But the 5 of Cups would say that's enough. It's enough time in that energy. It's just enough time. And, you know, if you are, I feel like, if you are, like, really down, I feel like it would be a good idea to take a drive. You know, and maybe just visit a few places that this person went. You know, instead of, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it'll help you experience some joy. Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm accepting that message. I want to add on that because I feel like she is also something else in this reading too. So let's look. That's too many. Alright. So we have the King of Pentacles just jumped out. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Well, you know we already have one Virgo here. So we have Earth attached to air. Can be Earth and Earth. Okay, let's see what the King of Pentacles wants. Oh, well, he wants love. The Ace of Cups. He wants love. Hello. Unconditional love within the Ace of Cups. You know, this is the give and take. This is the, this is being completely open. I'm just open. I'm open to everything. King of Pentacles has us directly attached to him. Page of Cups. Well, and the 6 of Swords. So, you know, there may be some movement coming in. You know, there's definitely been some healing going on. Emotional healing. Someone may even have given you space. But now it's like, okay, everyone's thinking it's long enough. So if you ask someone, just give me a little space, they may be coming in now. I've been patient. I have been patient. You may have told someone, you know, you need to go home, you need to work on yourself. You know, they may have come in before, but I have the energy of, even if I say I don't want them, in my heart, and, you know, oh, I do. I do. By the way, I'm noticing how it's all attached to the mother energy up here, too. Somehow she got the lead up there. So your mother may be someone who, like, or whoever this is for you, someone who, you know, would, like, push through the crowd to get a message to you. But it is, like, here's the mother figure, someone that I felt, you know, that I looked up to. And this can even be a version of yourself, guys. I want you to understand that. And if, you know, as I'm explaining, it sounds like you, maybe I'm not being that person right now, but it's truly who I am, then your key, still coming from spirit, is the recognition of who you are, right? Because, you know, here, this mother energy is attached to the Five of Cups, right? The sad energy of looking back. But it doesn't matter if I keep looking back. Nothing comes from that. It's the true energy of turning around and allowing the light to seep in, right? Here's that Ace of Cups. So, you know, even if it's about connection here, you know, it's about real connection. Even if I'm separated, right? I'm not by the love that's in my heart. The connection is still there, right? It's energy. Now, I know at the end of the day, that doesn't feel good enough, and I get that. But it is about flowing into that energy, like allowing that energy to open up. And again, much like the Six of Pentacles, you know, when I open up myself to a certain way, abundance flows in my life. Well, hello, you're being asked that one more time. We're being asked that one more time, right? I can't keep focusing on the emotional disturbances in my past. They're there. They're there. But again, stars everywhere, right? There's stars everywhere. There's a true wish coming true, okay? And I'm saying a wish, but the truth of the matter is, this is something that you created. And I feel like this person's saying, you know, it's going to be yours. But you got to trust, right? You have to let go. And we hear it all the time, but clearly we don't, or we wouldn't wouldn't still be talking about it. Anyway, so some healing going on. Again, the energy of allowing myself to heal. You know, get as much emotional clarity as I can. And then movement. Six of Swords is putting down those swords. Putting them down, moving forward. As I do that, my life rapidly improves. It takes me to put down these swords, period. I know this for a fact. I mean, I am learning the blocks that we put in front of us, and I am removing mine, like, left and right. I'm coming to some real realizations through these readings, because I take the advice too, and it's really changing me on a core level, and I like it. Anyway, but I had to keep putting down swords. You know, I look at it like I don't have a choice. Life continues on, no matter what. I didn't have a choice, but I did. And I'm glad I chose to put him down. And then, you know, just thought about that. When I put my swords down, now I am going into union very soon. Well, hello. Did things not just open up? Okay. Look at that. Look what just flipped out. The Ace of Pentacles. Almost saying, yes, Sandy. That's exactly what happened to you. When you put down your swords, the Ace of Pentacles popped out. Abundance came to my life. Instant answer to what really wasn't even a question, but there you go. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Hello. King of Pentacles attached to that. You know, if it's not an earth sign for you, this is someone that you know, even, I don't care what the past was, you still feel on a, some level that this person can be stable. They can be stable in your life, you know, and you can be stable. You both can. You both can. There's two aces here, by the way. So, two people, two aces. And again, you know, who's directing this energy? The Empress. The beautiful Empress. She's showing us what we're doing now, right? Focusing on what we just need to let go of. And when we do that, you know, like whatever we're staying in some type of defensive mode. Your guardian angel saying, drop it. Drop it. Right? Drop it. Because you're fighting for something, yeah, I hate to say it this way, but no longer exists. Doesn't mean the energy. Doesn't mean the memory. But you're fighting for something that, you know, you just don't have to be. Whatever that is for you, okay? And once, I drop the swords, here are these beautiful aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Again, someone who can see the big picture. So I kind of like that I just said that, because that's what I feel like. This is someone, because they're also attached to healing. I do feel like it's like finally seeing the big picture. And the big picture, which is attached almost to his head, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Two people awakening in different ways. Okay. Let's look at, let me go down the Five of Pentacles, okay? I just want to get a better understanding of, well, see if there's any more advice on getting motivated to do what the Five of Pentacles asks us to do. That I have Six of Wands, card of victory. Victory. And not celebrating that victory alone, so others celebrating it with you, whether they're alive or not. You know, this is someone recognizing the steps that you just took, perhaps to free yourself, even though it's hard. You know, the angels, the universe, celebrating with you over this step, because it was a big step. And you're opening yourself up to hearing, or allowing yourself to feel true guidance, and that changes everything, guys. You know, when you get to the point where I'm really starting to get, where I'm just confident with my intuition. I don't second guess it. I may second guess it later, but I follow it. Okay. Why am I talking so much about me and your reading? I almost feel like I'm a Leo right now, and I don't mean to insult you, Leo. But you do like to talk about yourself. Much more than a Virgo does. And I'm just thinking neighbors. The neighbors of Scorpio. Okay. Oh, look at that. I was just back ready to give up on it. And the star came out. Beautiful. So we've talked about the star energy all through this reading. You know, really what's guiding you. And the star energy is that connection, right? As above, so below. It's, you know, it's knowing that there is nothing that's impossible. I mean, it just hasn't been done yet, right? It is not listening to everyone around you, and this is about feeling and loving and spirituality, and feeling that connection, knowing that whatever next comes into your life, you're going to feel the connection of oneness from that. And I feel like you're meant to. We're meant to. And it's to really even feel the connection even closer. Kind of like moving up a level, moving up a dimension. I think Libra got the same type of energy. Not like this, but different reason. Anyway, here we go. 6 of Wands, the Star. 6 of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands tells us that after this movement, right, moving through the pain, whatever that is for you, moving through the hardship, okay? It doesn't always have to be pain, just be going through like difficult, hard time. I don't have any 2s, so I feel like you already know what you need to do. There's not like, I still need to think about it. And by the way, if I'm open to receiving messages, I'm going to know. My intuition's going to know. And I really don't have you fighting that, so I'm glad. But listen, Scorpio, it's like I put the movement, I put in that step, and there is my abundance. There just is no other way to look at that. And it's like I'm learning as I'm going along here, right? So, first of all, it's the movement through this difficult. There's a, like, raven out there trying to get my attention. But moving through this difficult energy. And you start to feel the light. You start to feel maybe even the connection of oneness. Maybe you're starting to feel the presence of someone, or hearing, right? Knowing. There's a knowing. And that then puts you into the 8 of Cups energy, which is walking away from the emotional turmoil I could call my life and heading in a different direction. I'm just heading in a different direction. Maybe you are seeking, with the Hermit right above it, I'm seeking some solitude. Like, I need to seek solitude. And if you can do that, and if that's you, which, Scorpio, that may be hard. I knew my daughter, wants the kid's dad to take the kids for, like, the day, and then when he does, she's like, I miss him. Like, she's bored. She wants him. She wants him home. She wants him with her. So, anyway, what am I saying? I mean, there's a ship. There's a ship, which is this Ace of Pentacles, right? Hasn't reached me yet within this 8 of Cups energy. But I'm starting to see it. I'm really starting to feel it. And it's just changing me, right? It's changing me on a core level. I'm opening up. I'm opening up to everything. And hello. So, is everything given? Perhaps. Okay. 6. I just realized 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and I thought there was another. 6 of Pentacles. Air, fire, and earth. Earth, fire, and wind. Earth, fire, and wind. Okay, let's keep moving. I want to jump up to the Hermit now. I hope you guys don't mind that I jump around like this, but I allow the question and answers to kind of direct me. I have Justice, card of Libra, the Hierophant, card of Taurus, and the 4 of Pentacles. So I have Libra and Taurus side by side. I have Libra, Taurus, and Virgo. The Hierophant could certainly represent a, what do I want to call it? Someone right now, Libra and a Virgo, who are together. I don't know why I'm feeling the energy of this Queen of Swords again. And by the way, I just want to tell you, I'm not feeling it as it can only be an air sign. I'm not. I'm feeling it by the Queen of Swords energy. That just means that it'd be best for us to take on that energy, asking us to consider that energy. Anyway, I feel like, because I feel like I could have a possible marriage here between this Queen, this Virgo. And possible movement, like an actual home, a home together, moving into, with this coming on top of the wheel, moving into. However, it's also telling me, if this is your energy, my energy, because it kind of feels like my story here, but anyway, it's talking about, moving into a time where we're willing to let go of self-limiting beliefs. Like we just don't need them. It's almost like you use your wisdom of the past, but you don't need all the other stuff of it. You don't need the fluff of it. You just don't need it going forward. Because, right, you're moving to a higher energy. It's asking you to move to a higher energy. However, I do feel just the way this energy is being directed, it's almost like you probably can't help coming into a higher energy, especially when there's a connection with this person. Again, we're not talking about the past, right? So maybe in the past I did have that, rocky relationship. Anyway, what do I want to say? Oh, I feel like for some of you, this is about, I feel like the key is about maybe locking up your past, right? Throw away the key. I'm going to take one more there. I don't know why all of a sudden I went off that idea. The Four of Pentacles, I'm noticing that the apples in a tree, the same as the Empress. So these Empress, again, can be helping direct you to what may be your new home, right? Maybe your new home with this person. I feel the connection of justice. And I feel like justice is coming between these two people. Not between, over. And almost like saying, it's the balance of both. It's the balance of both. Now I kind of see it like a math problem, the way I have it laid out. Connecting, the connection of these two people, right? The balancing of these two people. Through that is a higher way of being. They become two, which is really one, living from the higher energy. From that is movement and a trust. It's like these apples hitting you on the head, being like, just follow this path. Follow this path. Let go of all these self-limiting beliefs and just follow the path. And the path is also connected with justice, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and this King. Again, and if I go down there, I know somewhere, somehow, he was your dream. And you planted that seed of intention, whether you know it or not. Whether this person has ever been in your life in this lifetime. I'm definitely feeling much like, I forget, it was a twin flame reading where we went back a few lifetimes, and I'm kind of feeling the same energy of the connection. It just has to be. Everything is connected. It's all connected. It just all makes sense. All right. I'm going to come down to the Wheel of Fortune. I love the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups are all connected. So, it's just telling me the movement forward, right? The next chapter, the next portal, whatever, opening is an abundant energy. Can be. can be, depending on my energy. But when the wheel's behind it, you usually normally, your energy picks up, whether it be planetary, because planets are changing, what have you. I don't know. But things happen so that you can feel that. Okay. I have no clue how long this reading is. All of a sudden, I'm just thinking, oh my, I bet this reading is long. But it's what was needed to figure it out. Okay, we have the Four Swords. So, you're praying for this balance. You're seeking it anyway. It's the energy that you really want to live in. In Scorpio, it really is your energy. Wanting to feel like your old self again. Got the 4 and the 4. So, there's just some things you have to let go of. There's that sword again. She's hanging on to one sword. One more sword. It's like, there's one more sword I need to drop. And it has to do directly with something, some type of belief I have that literally can stop me from moving forward. I feel like you definitely, you should know what this is, but it's just like one more sword. One more sword. It may be learning to control your thoughts. Learn to control your thoughts. Work on it every single day. It is life-changing. When you start to realize, just because I think something doesn't make it true, I have a vivid imagination, right? Vivid imagination. I could tell myself a million different things. You look in the mirror, you see yourself, but I don't know. I can tell you this, whatever that sword consists of, it makes you cold. I don't mean like a feeling of cold, but then again, maybe you do feel a little bit of a chill when spirits are to help you. But what I mean is whatever is mixed up in this sword, it can make you appear cold to other people. Not appear cold. You know, not appear cold. You're going to come across cold, okay? And sometimes you do. Not all the time, I'm sure. But it's showing that part of you coming out. And that's something that you're able to let go of. Okay, number one, I know, here's the balance, the 4 and the 4, coming with justice. I just need balance, is justice is saying. Balance over a lot of karmic things that happen to you also. Just got to let it go. Realize, they're just lessons. You'll see. Someday you'll understand. And maybe just got to go on that. Okay, why am I not getting any cards? But in the Four Swords, you're receiving help. Your prayers are being heard. It asks for healing. Allowing yourself to heal. I can only heal if I really look at myself. I can't heal what I don't know, right? I have to know it. I have to put a name to it. I have to put a face to it. And then I can eliminate it. And that's the secret. I can eliminate it. Okay. It's important that you do that because this is the energy, the Six of Pentacles energy, again, being open to life, open to experiences, open to maybe supernatural, that type of thing. Things that just because I don't know it doesn't mean I shouldn't listen, I shouldn't experience, okay? You may take this energy, with the Wheel of Fortune and just like it then becomes part of you, right? Part of your wisdom. But it takes a certain energy. Well, we finally got a 2, and this 2 is the 2 of action. So I'm happy to see that. And we got quite a few, so we'll make this our last. We're looking at the Ace anyway. So the Two of Wands, I have the Eight of Cups, making the choice to move on, right? Move on towards my own self-fulfillment. Four of Cups. Don't overthink it. This can you be trying to figure too, like, where should I go? What should I do? What should I do next? What soul experience can I bring? Feeling more confident through that too. This could be, again, a loved one helping you to feel this way. 8 plus 4 is 12. It's weird, it's my son's birthday right there, 8/12. Well, fortune, beautiful. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. So now we have the King, we have the Queen up here. So we have a definite couple. And it looks like the King moving in towards the wheel. So if you're the Queen up in this energy, it does feel like, well, it's spinning for both of you, but I feel like what's going on is, as I'm moving towards my own desire, right, building my own desire, this is not saying to wait for anyone, anything like this. As I'm opening myself to experience, you're just going to find that for some of you, people from the past are naturally going to be attracted to you again, like a law of attraction, okay? And with the wheel twice, listen, maybe it's just destiny, right? Maybe it's just fate. Especially with the Knight of Swords, like, coming in. All of a sudden I have, like, 10, 12 birds in my yard all around the window. I just saw one bird give another bird a worm. Doesn't look like a baby, though. Do they feed each other? Look like two adults just gave the other one a worm. Well, that was kind. That's the Six of Pentacles energy, right? Beautiful. Okay. And I have the Page of Wands. Beautiful. This is participating in my life again. This is, just look at the energy of it. Deep reds, the oranges, the yellows, the browns, stability. But I'm willing, especially the Knight of Swords here, I'm willing to go out on a limb here. Doesn't have to be for any particular thing, any particular person. Just realize the wheel and the wheel are now connected. So, two destined paths being brought, look at that, two destined paths being brought together. But it takes movement. Not towards anything particular except your own passions. And then what happens is, I'm just telling you, then things open up. You're just going to see. You're going to notice the difference. Someday, sometimes where everything you do is like, resistance. There's always something in front of you. And then other times you notice that everything just goes so smoothly. One week I go out and I do 10 job interviews and I get nothing. And then the following week I make maybe I do some meditations, I go out and I do one job interview and it's a dream job. It's destiny, but it's you helping within that, your part within that. But it is opening myself up to the passion of everything. Because ultimately, what it brings is the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance. Abundance to you. And guys, I think I'm going to leave it right there. It's almost like we can't really continue on until we see where you take this Page of Wands, where you take it. And this is probably what next month's going to be about. Maybe I'll be drawn to do it before that, because I feel like, I do feel like your next reading is going to be about where you took this page. So, I look forward to that. Alright, my loves. Have a beautiful July. If you liked the video, please, take a second, give it a thumbs up. Just give me a little, aw, I like it. I like it. I don't count numbers. Well, I do count numbers. I love numbers. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for that, taking that time. Thank you for subscribing. They changed the notification bell, so you may want to check that. You know, I don't know why. You should just left it be. But definitely check, because I get a lot of emails of people saying where are my notifications? I really have no control over that, because if I control, you don't get them. You know, that's the Virgo in me. You would just get them, period. And you should just get them. Anyway, I'm not going to bitch right now. I'm going to put down that sword. I love you. Thank you for everything. Have a beautiful July. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.